Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot7025fm.com.
Hi. Hey. What's up?
All your favorite artists.
Check it out.
Say my name.
DJ Khaled.
This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars.
On hot7025fm.com.
And here we are, another Thursday.
It's a special Thursday. We forgot the alcohol this week.
We did?
Yeah, we did. You know, it's a celebration because, you know, we're the pagan holiday is coming.
We ain't getting these damn
You didn't even
shenanigans.
let me get started.
What's going on, y'all, man? Chopping with Big Doc. I am your host, Big Doc, with my beautiful, lovely co-host, the lovely Auntie Peaches.
You know, coming in starting with my shenanigans. I
Mhm.
started my shenanigans early today.
She
y'all.
got her brown earth tones on today. She looked nice today, man, y'all. And of course, you know, we are rocking with the best on Hot 702.5 FM in your app stores. Make sure you download the app, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. All right, so here we go. We about to start it off. What's up, Marcus? I see you here on time today.
Hey.
He had to make himself known. Hey, yo.
Hey, oh, he out of Facebook jail, huh?
Yeah.
So it's Irie out of Facebook jail. Y'all welcome back to society, y'all.
Okay.
All y'all Facebook jail. What did y'all do to get yourselves locked up? Y'all welcome back.
What's up, Nicole? All right, so that's unfortunately
Again.
we have to start with a bit of bad news. The NFL took two crushing blows this week, man. One was former Denver Bronco running back Ronnie Hillman, very young man, 31, succumbed to renal cancer.
Kidney failure.
Yeah, pretty much kidney failure, man. You know, blessings to, you know, Ronnie and his family. He actually was a running back that was on the Super Bowl winning team when we played the Carolina Panthers. So, you know, Denver definitely, you know, put out a nice message, you know, and posted it, man. So rest in peace, Ronnie Hillman.
Rising power.
Man, it's crazy. We also lost Franco Harris. And for those that don't know, Franco Harris was a Hall of Fame Pittsburgh Steelers running back, most famously known for the immaculate reception against the Oakland Raiders, or Los Angeles Raiders at the time. Died at 72. Died peacefully in his home. He actually did a radio interview just a few hours, you know, shortly before he passed away. So his cause of death has not been given out as of yet. Pittsburgh was actually getting ready to retire his number 32. Yeah, this Sunday they're going to retire his number, man. And you know, for that to happen, I know that, you know, Pittsburgh is definitely going to, you know, show up and show out for Franco Harris. A lot of us remember Franco Harris. A lot of us are old enough to remember Franco Harris. Auntie Peaches may not be old enough to remember Franco Harris. Stop. I'm not even looking over there, but I can see you on the screen right here. Stop that. So that's yeah, Marcus, you're right, man. How they wait 40 years to retire his number. I feel you, man. But you know, rest in peace or rise in power to Franco Harris and young Ronnie Hillman, man. That's crazy that happened. So
I mean, you know, that's, you know, the 72 is a nice number.
It is.
That's a nice number.
It is.
I mean, it wasn't 95, but 72 is a good, that's a decent number.
Yeah, weren't you born in 72?
Negative.
Okay.
See, I don't know why you want to try to start that shit again. Negative. He's gonna try me. Y'all see him try me? I don't know why. Doc, how you gonna make me older than you, Doc?
Man,
That's
look.
just I just wonder how you just did me.
Man, look. I'm telling you that just for man be working, man. I'm
But
telling
he
you,
looks
got
like,
that. You see how I dyed my beard out,
I don't
man.
even have to go for no dyes or nothing. Knock on wood, real fast, because I'm wealthy. I'm wealthy enough in luck.
Okay.
And healthy enough and apparently not stressed. You
Right.
know, that I don't have any of those hairs that have changed colors.
It's all good. Hey,
I don't have those.
Women like to smoke, but you know what I'm saying, it's I go through my phases where I like to dye sometimes.
Right. There's a lot of women who prefer a little sparkle, a little salt in their pepper.
Right. Hey, so okay. I gotta, I've finally discovered how to do my TikTok videos.
I've noticed.
I've
noticed. Doc is learning TikTok. Have y'all watched the progression? It's graduating.
Hey, but I got a crazy phone call this week from my brother, and my auntie Lita called me. She's like, "What's wrong with Dion?" He was like, "What you talking about? Like, is he having a mental breakdown of all these videos he's doing? Is he okay?"
I said to myself, so I was like, boy, Doc is bored right now. Because he's been posting some way off the wall business here. That's all right.
It's fun though. It's fun to do it, man. And
it is. Especially when you start getting into like the dances and stuff. Like we like me and my sister, we like to get into like the little dance challenges or whatever and start learning all the little routines that they do. But yeah, when you start getting into like the dances and when they have like the real funny parodies and the skits and some of those comedians, I mean, the people out there are really funny or very creative.
Right. No, I'm enjoying it. I'm really, getting
right.
getting the hang of it. You know what I'm saying? Marcus, he said that one with the 5 heartbeat joint was hilarious. I feel you, man. I put some thought into that one. I had to. So with that being said, man, we gonna start getting into some topics because yeah, we got some shit. We got some shit to talk about. Do you want me to go with my major one?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I mean, you would get.
Right.
I mean, okay, wait, because some of these might. If we get on Africa, that might be a while. Yeah, just go ahead. Go ahead.
Right. I'm just saying because you already know, like this one gonna touch some nerves. We gonna go home with some people tonight.
Okay.
Not like that, but we about to enter your homes.
Man, either way, man, we just got the battles all the way across the board.
All right, so. Here's the question,
okay,
and feel free to either call in 702-551-5261 or you can go ahead and put your response down there in the chat. The question is,
don't forget to like, share, follow too, y'all.
Please tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yes, and send stars.
Yeah, man, we like the stars.
We love the stars.
Send stars, or I'm gonna come to your house and make you see stars.
I don't know about that part. I ain't going to nobody's house, but send stars.
Nah, but okay, so. Question: why can't black men and black women get on the same page?
I don't think that we're off. I don't think that we're on different pages.
Oh, we are. We are. We are.
Here come the fight. I don't think we're on different pages.
We are. And okay, the reason I say that we're on different pages, you know what I'm saying, and not all of us. Some of us are on the same page. I'll say that we may be in the same book. We may be in the same book, but we damn sure ain't in the same chapter, and we damn sure ain't on the same page.
Okay,
a lot
please
of us.
Elaborate, Doc.
Okay, I'll say that to say, the initial, what's the word I'm looking for? The initial courting, of black men to black women. Now it's turning into, if you want to court someone, like if I want to court someone. The first question that comes out of their mouth is, well, what you bringing to the table? How much money you got? Hey, look here, family. You know what I'm saying? If that's the first words that come out your mouth, you don't want to know about me. You want to know about my money. You want to know about my pockets. You know what I'm saying? Don't ask what I bring to the table when all you bring it to the table is wet pussy and some other niggas' kids. So with that being said,
did you just Kevin Sam know that conversation real fast?
No, I didn't. I didn't. I didn't. I swear. I swear. I swear. I didn't. I didn't.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, take time to appreciate the simple things.
Nicole. She said, "No, I asked, can I see it?"
See
Look,
what? See what?
you know, that's it's here's the you know, you got that right, and then on the reverse or on the flip side, you got the person who's out there like, okay, well, I just want to dig you out, like as if you know, running around spreading our energy is what we do, right?
I hate her.
Like that's I want to dig you out. That's it. So and I see where she's at. You know, let me see it.
Okay.
Okay. Since you're so brazen. Since you're so brazen with your statement, let's be brazen with it all then, okay?
Well, okay, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I wish a motherfucker, you know what? Somebody told me I cuss too much. I wish a Mickey Ficky would ask me to send a Peter pick in the winter. It's cold. I'm not about to do that. Not that, you know, so I got a nice size. I hate to put that out on the airwaves, but man, it's too cold to be sending them kind of pictures, man. I'm cool. No, you ain't. No, you can't see it. No, I ain't sending no pictures. Don't ask me.
Ladies, are we really out here asking for the DP?
Yeah, people are asking for, yes, women are asking for that.
Ladies.
What? You
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Oh, and if you want to tell an individual that you know, in order to impress you, that you have to take them out on a date to Chris and Ruth Steakhouse.
Pause.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Penalty on the flight.
Yeah. Flag. This is where we're going. This is
I'm sorry.
Chris and Ruth's.
Where is Chris and Ruth's located?
I don't. Maybe it's next to the House of Waffles. I don't know.
And they serve steak.
They probably could. As far as I know, it may be a chicken joint.
Chris and Ruth. How do they spell that? Is that like an actual person's name?
I couldn't tell you.
Okay. All right.
I couldn't tell you. No, I'm not gonna Mr. Miyagi my joint, Nicole. Tell me I better rub them hands together. So I'm just gonna get ready to take my picture. Like
she said, wax on, wax off.
That's not happening. But nah, it's like courting. You know, courting used to be more so in a gentleman's lane and in a lady's lane. Meaning, you know, it didn't have to be an extravagant date. It didn't have to be something that you were spending a lot of money. It could have easily been, hey, let's meet up at the park. You know, let's meet at the park. Let's take a walk. You know what I'm saying? And really talk, get to know each other. You know, or hell, let's go shoot pool. You know what I'm saying? Like something simple. So my thing is, you know, what if I do take you to Chris and Ruth's? What if I can't even say the shit.
He said Ruth's Chris is for special occasions, not first dates. And Marcus, you are fired.
No, Marcus is right though.
Marcus, you both fired.
No. That's not true. My thing is, okay, why do I have to go into my pocket? And this is just us two meeting. This is our first initial meeting. So my thing is, okay, what if I don't like you? So now, you know what I'm saying? I'm stuck with this bill. I got to pay this bill. You know what I'm saying? And I'm never going to see you again. I'm not cool with that. I would like to build up to a Ruth and Chris's. You know what I'm saying? I would like to build up to a Lowry's. I would like to build up to a
Michael's or Tom.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I would like to build up to that. But doing that right off the bat, I don't think it's the right way to go. Because like I said, you're just basically paying for a meal. And you may not like that person. So now you're sitting across with this big ass steak and you really want to stab the person in the neck. You know what I'm saying? But, you know.
Okay, Nicole McMurray, because as this is all being stated, I'm sitting over here thinking to myself, like, well, I treat myself to these places.
That's fine.
I do. Well, hold up. I treat myself to these places, right? Not only do I treat myself to these places, but I don't have a problem with footing my bill. So if I am the person who prefers this quality, and now I'm gonna do this on a flip as well. But if I'm the person who prefers this quality, I will do this for myself. Who the hell are you to tell me that I have to reduce the quality that I'm accustomed to? Because that's what you want me to do. I mean, you know, that's just, you know, now, granted, that's just one argument. You know, I'm gonna come with a few of them.
Man,
but that's
you
one
come
argument.
all you want to.
You know, but that's one argument. Who the hell are you to tell me that I have to diminish the quality of my experience because you don't want to do that? That's what I do for me. So, I mean, that's cool. I understand you want me to go to dinner with you, but I take me to Ruth's Chris for dinner.
It's Christian Ruth. Say it right.
Oh, that's right, Christian Ruth. Okay.
Say it right.
I take me to Chang PF's for dinner.
Okay, and that's great.
You understand? I take me to Michael's and Tom's.
That's great.
Okay.
You lonely heifer.
Well,
But
I mean, and who says that I'm eating alone?
I'm just saying. All right, just hear what I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, why can't we agree to appreciate the simple things? Why can't we work up to that? I'm not saying that you can't go. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But I would like to get to know you before I take you to that kind of place.
Well, that's what the phone conversations are for.
Well, that's what the park meetup is for. That's what, meeting up at the bowling alley is for. Those are nice dates. Those are fun things to do. And you're still getting to know each other.
They are.
So my thing is, why does it have to jump like just straight to high end? You may not be a high end individual, but you want high end. Like I said, if you can't pronounce the high end place, then you motherfucking ain't high end material.
Now, if you don't know the name of the restaurant, stop acting like you about that life. That's just what we're not gonna do. But ultimately, if you are a person who is accustomed to a certain quality and or a certain standard, right?
Oh my God.
And that's just what it is. Now, granted, this, like I said, I'm gonna argue this on both sides. I'm gonna argue this from all angles. If that's, I'm just gonna go.
You playing the 50?
I'm gonna do it. Because that's what I like to do, right?
Go ahead.
So welcome to my world. so if you've got this person who, and like I say for myself, I don't mind going and spending, a particular amount of money on a particular type of meal for myself, because that's just what I will do. I don't have a problem with that.
Okay. So role reversal. Hold up, role reversal. So you meet a dude, right? Mm-hmm. And y'all having y'all phone conversation, right? Okay. And he say, I want to go to Chris and Ruth's. I'm still gonna pronounce it that way. I'm gonna pronounce it that way forever.
To find it and send me. I'm gonna tell him to send me the location.
But no, I mean, is that something that you would feel like, you know what? I don't really know this dude. You know what I'm saying? Would you feel comfortable with going on the first day? I mean, you done went to sushi.
Yeah, we've been to sushi.
Yeah, but that, I mean, well,
okay.
but
it's not the same.
That don't count. But it's one of them things where you gotta. I don't know. It's one of those things. I mean, women are so. There's too many women out there that are more so economically driven, or like that one dumb heifer that you sent me the video, the pretty girl shit.
Oh my God.
It's too many women out there that think on that level. You know, they think on that level, but they aren't on that level. So it's one thing.
I'm gonna open up the can. They finna get on my case in a second.
It's one thing. It's one thing to be on that level or something to that effect. Hell, look at Boss Lady. You know what I'm saying? And it's as cool as Boss Lady is, I know that Boss Lady, you know what I'm saying, enjoys the simple things. You know what I'm saying? Even though she's up here, I'm sure that she's also one of those that enjoys the finer things. I mean, the simple things. So what I'm saying is, it's too many out there that look for the glamour. You know what I'm saying? They look for the, oh, look where I'm at. They ready to post a location. Ooh, I'm out here living my best life type shit. However, you know what I'm saying? Y'all missing.
Created these monsters, though. What are y'all talking about?
I didn't create a damn thing.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw it out there. Y'all did create these monsters. How? I'm gonna say y'all. I'm gonna bunch all of y'all into the collective.
Okay. Well, let's do
this.
It's
the collective, right? It's the Twig and Berries crew. So I'm gonna push this out there that y'all created these monsters.
How?
Now, because y'all did. Y'all created these monsters by hyping them up, overinflating their egos, overinflating their quality based off of their appearances, based off of their, it started with the whole, it was like the twerk thing. It went from the twerk thing to the IG thing to the BBL thing to the everybody liking it. It just, everybody's the same. And you guys created this monster, and I'm gonna say y'all because that's what y'all did.
That's
and now y'all can't stand. I'm going, that's why I said they were ready to whoop my ass after this one. But
That's a load.
that's okay. I'm ready
That's
for
a
this one.
load.
It is. Yeah, but y'all created these monsters, right? So now
Mm-mm.
you guys hyped up these types who are absolutely worth nothing whatsoever. And they feel like they're of value because they have a particular persona or they let out this particular like I told you, I was gonna put the hat on. Remember, I was telling you
Yeah,
had that.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so they let
yeah.
out this persona. They've got this personality, this appearance that they're giving. And yeah, y'all created these monsters, y'all created them.
I'm not
Y'all
gonna
created them.
hold up.
Put it, make the bed, now lay in it.
Hold up. I'm not about to sit here and say that I created that monster because I know I didn't. I didn't have a hand in creating that monster.
Maybe not that
Now,
particular one, but the
no,
monsters, but that monster in general, that dynamic, that air,
no.
you know, that right there. And guys, if you ever liked the bride that was inside the video talking about how bad she a baddie and this, you are one of the people who created the monster.
Listen, I mean, and that's no different than women that oogle over Idris Elba or Denzel Washington or Chris Brown and all that other stuff.
Thank God you named all dudes that I'm not attracted to. Go ahead.
Hold on. Boss lady, man, I love you for saying I think other women actually created this monster. The fake lashes, the fake bodies, the expensive bags, and the wigs. Thank you, boss lady.
See,
Thank you, boss lady.
That's wonderful, but I'm gonna still have to disagree with that because I think that the men who propagate that and it becomes culturally, unfortunately, it's cultural. But I think that the men who actually propagate that are also the ones who create the monster. Now, granted, yes, women are in competition with each other. I understand that, but the reason why they're in that competition is because the attention that the person who started the bullshit received in the first place.
That's crap. Because how many times have you heard me on this very show? You know, saying preach like, please, black women, stop doing that to yourself.
Right,
black women, you're beautiful naturally.
Know that, but
all right,
remember,
so you can't jumble me into that. Oh, well, you helped create it. No, I didn't.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
I definitely have to say that everybody helped create. Now, again, another angle on the argument. Maybe she was just broke and she really wanted a steak.
You know what? Then take your ass down to the Piggly Wiggly. Go down to the Piggly Wiggly, get you a steak, and go ahead and cook it. You know what I'm saying?
Just, a lot of problems. It's hard times. It's cold. People hungry. Have you seen the cost of food? It is increasing. And then you said that you really want, you like her, you want to get to know her. Maybe she really wanted you to get to know her over a very well prepared meal.
Okay. So, and that goes to my next one. With that being said, if I offer, say, because I cook very well. Say if I offer, I'm like, you know what? Okay, you want a steak? I got a tomahawk steak. I'll throw that on the grill, you know what I'm saying? Do some sides, some shrimp, whatever. Oh, no, we got to go out.
Wait, somebody said no to a tomahawk? Man. Man. What kind of food, man?
This has happened before.
Hold on, stop though. But where you were inviting her to your home?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then, maybe you should have offered to drop the food off.
I'm not gonna make a tomahawk and then take it to you. Like, come on, family.
I mean, if you really wanted to make her a tomahawk.
Oh my God. Oh my God. No.
I mean, I'm not about to just go kick it at some dude's house like that without, building some kind of establishment first.
Of course. I'm not gonna have you at my house if we don't have a rapport.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I like my energy. Not to mention, I mean, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I've become a homebody. You know what I'm saying? I go out when I have to. Not, I'm not one that just got to be in the streets every day, all day. That's not my thing. You know what I'm saying? I have a nice house and I like being in my nice house. I can't get a DUI on my couch. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to worry about getting into a car accident after I done smoked some weed. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit, the worst that may happen is
don't travel.
Say it again, Marcus. That's my brother right there. Hell yeah, they sure don't.
Listen, yes, they do. They travel. That's why caterers are able to do so.
But my thing is, I think we really have to get to the bare bones and realize that there's greatness in simplicity. You know what I'm saying? There's greatness in simplicity. There's nobody wants to do the work anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's like they want it right here, right now, and how they want it. And that shit ain't cool.
Instant gratification.
See? Yeah, see? See, there you go. You can always get a drive. I do like to go out to dinner or an event. Take a woman out. I also like to stay home and chill. I'm the same way. Like I say, I don't mind, going out. You know what I'm saying? But if we're building and we're just now like really getting to know each other, I'm not about to take you to an expensive restaurant. I'm really not.
Okay, that's where we are, right? So now this is where he's talking about we're in the building. He's saying that he's going to be in the building stages, and he's talking about inviting a woman to the home. And I see what she's saying. She said that she's not going to a man's house on the first, second, or third dates.
Okay.
And well, hold on, because now what you were saying a second ago, right? You're talking about how come you can't get to the point of let's go to the park, let's just go ahead and let me invite you over and I'm gonna cook a tomahawk. If you're in the getting to know you stages of dealing with somebody, no, people are not comfortable with just going to your house and sitting down and having dinner on date 1, 2, 3.
You know what? But that's the thing. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping about that. You know what I'm saying? I'll offer an invitation if I feel like, okay, you cool.
Right.
And trust and believe, it ain't gonna be with my kids there either. But if you're not feeling safe, so be it. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool. I'll meet you out somewhere. But trust and believe,
right,
what we're doing is gonna be extremely simple until we build up to that level of, hey, we about to put these these good Sunday school clothes on and we about to go get a meal. But shut up, Icarice. Stranger danger.
For real. That's what I said. Stranger danger for real.
But at the end of the day, like I said, my main argument in this, my main point in this is that people are really not realizing what the simplicity is. There's so much beauty in simplicity. You can go on a hike. You can, there are certain things that you can do where you can walk and really get to yeah, you and your engaged.
That's where I'm at. I'm with Icarice. Like if my thing is like if it came down to it and I had to be the person to take a guy out on a date because I'm the person who wants this expensive ass food and it was me offering the date, why not?
I wouldn't feel right. I wouldn't feel right. I would not feel right. I wouldn't. And that's just me being honest. You can call it ego. You can call it, a man problem or whatever the case may be. You can call it whatever you want. But on the first date, if you're taking me out to this expensive restaurant, I will not feel right. Because like I said, I don't really know you like that. And granted, this may be where you want to go. And yeah, you may be footing the bill. But at the end of the day, if I don't know you like that, hell, I may eat this food and our vibe ain't right and we don't talk no more. You know what I'm saying? And great, you spent the money for this meal and this may be somewhere that, you like to go or you frequent or whatever the case may be. But me, myself, like I wouldn't feel right. I wouldn't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'd want to break it down to bare bones. That's just me.
Okay.
That's just me.
Hey, everybody, you're not the only guy out there that I've heard that has that same sentiment, but ultimately it does still exist and it does present it. So that's why I'm saying it's not necessarily that we have a disconnect or a breakdown. You just have a particular type of person who feels this way, and you can't categorize them clearly based off of their appearance, because we've got this young lady who
we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. As a matter of fact, talk about that. Go on. Talk about that.
She like we have like the young lady, like the girl who was talking about pretty girls versus plain Janes, and I guess I would be considered to be a plain Jane because I don't put the 3 hours of makeup on every day, and I don't go and do all of that. So I'm hey, team plain Jane. But she went through this thing where she's she had her pretty girl breakdown in her argument, and honestly it comes down to, I just think that she the girl that took the guy that she wanted, or the girl that got the guy that she wanted, just wasn't as
made up.
Yeah, just wasn't as tucked and tapped and pulled and strapped and tucked and plucked and poked and prodded. She just wasn't.
You know what? Look, okay. Well, watching that video, and Nicole, I'll send you that video. What she's talking about. Marcus, I'm gonna send it to you too. This video that she's talking about is this girl. It's on TikTok. She has on these big fake lashes, look like bat wings on her
You know,
fucking
and I'll
first.
draw my lashes on.
Nah, you know what,
Yeah.
ladies. Oh,
I'll
okay.
draw 'em on.
I'm a circle. I'm a circle back to that.
Mhm.
But she has on these big fake lashes. She
Mhm.
has on this horrible wig, that lace front. She has a horrible lace front wig on. You know, and just like you could tell, like a pound of makeup on her face. So my thing is, it's like, okay, you're saying, how you're having trouble because you're a pretty girl. Okay, take all that off and let's see what you look like. You know what I'm saying? Take all of that off and let's see what you look like. Take
Right.
that foundation off,
Mhm.
snatch that wig off, take
Mhm.
them eyelashes off,
Mhm.
take that lipstick off. Let's see what you look like when you're stripped down to bare bones.
Mhm.
Let's see what you look like.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Don't knock, a naturally pretty woman, a woman that doesn't, have to put on tons of makeup or, lashes and all that. They just go out.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And they pull it off because this is the way that they've been made.
Mhm.
So I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Some women do wear makeup.
They all disguised as a pretty girl, Marcus.
so I mean, I get it. You know what I'm saying? And me personally, my preference, I don't like to hug a woman and her face comes off on my shirt. I don't like that. I don't like to see a woman that has on a white shirt, you know what I'm saying, and you can see where she done turned her head because you got makeup marks all around it.
Oh
That's
yeah,
yeah,
she
that's
just
that's
ain't used
that's
the right
not my
finishing
thing.
powder.
If you look like you just got off the mortician's table, fam, stay away from me. I'm not okay with that. You know what I'm saying? These fake booties. You know what I'm saying? Man, oh God. That's not my thing. I love naturally pretty women. I do. I
Okay, but see here, so a lot of times though, a lot of times people can't determine whether the person is natural or not. Now, yes, you have the overly exaggerated alterations that are very, very clear. You can see that this person has just come out of or just come off of, or she removed her faja 3 minutes ago, right?
her
So you
who?
faja.
The hell's that?
The faja is like this bodysuit that after they get the alterations, it sucks everything and kind of compresses it to keep it together.
Uh,
It's necessary, because they do when you do the surgery like that. There's a lot of alteration happening, and it is very invasive.
mm,
And so, yeah, it is very necessary to hold the bits and pieces together.
and it's called a faja.
It's called a faja. Mhm.
Faja ha 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 ha
FAAJ.
ha ha ha.
Right, faja.
I'm cool.
So it's there. You've got the person who looks like she just took her faja off, and she's walking around and she's got this very precise, very precision, very cut, thing going on.
Okay.
And it is what it is. Some people don't know the difference between the altered versus the natural, because there are so many that have been altered. There are some people who get subtle alterations and you never know the difference.
Well, yeah. Listen.
Mhm.
I mean, I understand,
Mhm.
like, a woman that's had like 4, 5, 6 kids, or shit, even one, and their boobs drop. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? From either breastfeeding or whatever the case may be,
Mhm.
and they go to
I mean,
get
there
them
are some
lifted.
girls out
I
there
get
who are
that.
like, they've been larger their whole life, and so now they want to be smaller,
Yeah.
or vice versa. They've been small their whole life, now they want to be big. They want to be thick.
Well, I'm going to be perfectly honest. Women, if you have big titties and you get them reduced, that's unfair to us because now we got to look at your face. But go ahead. What are you saying now?
Yeah, that was really not. I don't approve that message. I was, I was trying,
Ooh,
but
I'm gonna
when
get
he went, I'm stuck on. I'm gonna say I don't approve that message. I didn't walk into that fire. He walked into that on his own.
I'm gonna get some calls about
Yes,
that
you
one. I already
are.
know
Yes,
what
you
you mean.
are. It's wrong with your man's.
Nah, it's nah, but it's you know what I'm saying. I mean, some things are understandable,
Mhm.
but when you go Lil Kim on people, you know what I'm saying? Because honestly, I thought Lil Kim was fine as hell back in the day before she did all of that to herself.
Yo, now she looks like a really white cat. She looks like a white
Yeah,
cat.
it's not
Right.
cool. It's not cool.
Yeah.
So, I mean, listen, ladies, I just got to be honest. I mean, and fellas, because y'all out there doing it too. Y'all getting the ribs and the pectoral muscles and
Oh my God, that one. Oh my God, with the jiggle. Oh my God, and everything is skinny, and then he got the big, like the jiggly, and it's when he stands, it's jiggly. Oh God, I can't. Oh God, it jiggles, y'all. Oh God.
What jiggles? His
The
chest?
the things that he got implanted in like his arm and the back that he's got like the fake, biceps and the
The
fake
traps.
triceps and the fake traps, and then he's got the fake, chest, and then he turns around and his back is like really thin. Like his back is like extremely thin, and then he's much older. You can see he's a bit older.
Mm-hmm.
But oh man, that dude, that one, you know what I'm talking about, right? With
Yeah.
the I think it's something going on with his teeth too,
Mm-hmm.
right? Something's up with his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Anyway, I haven't seen it in a while, so I really don't. I
Nah,
can't
I know
place it.
I know what you're
Okay.
talking
Oh
about,
my
but
God, that thing, it jiggles.
still,
All I keep seeing is it jiggling. It's like a Jello mode. It's just.
nah, it's listen. I understand that. Eh, you are your own worst critic. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure, everybody has something about them. If they can change, they would. But, you know, God made you a certain way. You know what I'm saying? God made everybody beautiful in their own way. If the people on my 600-pound life can have a relationship and they can barely get out the goddamn bed, man, you all right. You know what I'm saying? If you a big girl, hey man, it's dudes out here that love big girls. Love them. You know what I'm saying? Like, love them. You know, hey, be big. If you want to go to the gym and work it out and stay healthy, go and do that.
He said she looks not of this earth. You're right.
But I mean, it's one of those things where it's just like a norm now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it. Cut it
It
off.
is.
You know what I'm saying? It's not cool, man. Nobody, like
It
I said,
is.
nobody wants to do the work anymore. Now they just, instant gratification.
Well, look at the world we live in now. I mean,
man.
now they're of the world. These people are of the world. It's the world that we have, that we live in, and that was created, and that's just what it is. And what do
Black
you
women, I
expect?
love you. Black women, I love you. Black women, I love you. Point blank, period. I love you. The way that you are, I love you. Just know that. Honestly, I don't think that there's anything on this planet that's better than a black woman. The only thing I don't like is the light skin versus dark skin. I don't like that. I don't like that. And we're the only ones that really do that to ourselves. I don't like that. I don't.
We're the only ones who do any kind of verses.
Yeah.
We're the only ones. We're the only ones doing pretty versus ugly, tall versus short, fat versus thin, light versus dark, cut versus uncut. We're the only ones.
Wait, cut versus
Yeah,
you mean like the surgeries?
doll
Okay,
versus
okay.
I mean, well, I hate to say that.
My bad.
If I'm offending any of the surgery dolls, I don't care. No, sorry. Because at that, and I'm not gonna say it that way. Let me stop saying it that way. Though. But the women who have had the alterations versus women who haven't had alterations, it's a lot of you know what? Asians do actually do it worse. I'm gonna go ahead and agree with her.
Okay.
Asians do it because they do well. No, because we've started to adopt this caste system. We've started to adopt these different, other ways of discriminating against one another based off of, and God, why? Why?
You know what? One of the phrases that we use, you know what I'm saying? I've heard it used a lot, and I really don't like this phrase. Oh man, she pretty to be dark skinned. What?
Yeah,
I don't like that.
To be fat, she pretty to be. It says she's pretty to be. How come you can't just say she's pretty? Yeah, we've been there before.
Well, I'm not gonna front. I did. I told this joke on stage, you know what I'm saying, and a couple of big girls kind of came up to me after that, and they weren't very happy with the joke. But I said, man, look, if you're gonna be fat, but be fat with a good attitude.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be fat and mean at the same time. Like pick a motherfucking struggle. It's gonna be one or the other. And that wasn't nice. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't a nice thing to say. It was funny, but it wasn't a nice thing to say. So, I've really been watching a lot of the things that I say as far as in my comedy, because I don't really want to offend anybody. However, you know what I'm saying, I don't technically censor myself. I'm more so cognizant of what I say. You know what I'm saying? I'm more so aware of what I say and who's in the crowd when I say it. Now, I got my fat jokes. I mean, I'm fat, so I can tell fat jokes. I can. You know what I'm saying? I don't joke about midgets, except for the time when I said that I wanted to have sex with a midget on stage. That was pretty cool. But still, people are just sensitive these days. They are, man. People are extremely sensitive these days. You know what I'm saying? Marcus, as a matter of fact, Marcus was there when I was in San Bernardino, and there was a lady. Stop, man. There was a lady. I think she was running for. Was she running for governor or mayor for San Bernardino, man? And when I say I talked about that lady so bad, I talked about that lady so bad.
Okay.
Nah, it's just it was just one of them things. I was on my shit that night, and
And she was in the audience.
yeah, she was in the audience.
Boy.
I mean, but she took it on the chin though. She was a good sport.
Okay, all
She was a good
Okay.
sport, man. Like I easily could have my black ass could be in jail in San Bernardino right now from the shit that I was saying that night. But you know, it's just one of those things, man, where you know people are really sensitive these days. You know what I'm saying? They're really, really sensitive, man, and it's bad. Because if you look back on some of the things that we used to do or we used to watch.
We'd have got locked up. We'd have got man, it was all kind of stuff. Us as kids, kind of like coming up our era, that and I remember when the pacifying kind of happened. I remember when that whole don't let your kids go outside and pick up dirt and eat it. You know, like that. I remember when that happened. And we were kids that was running around, rolling around, beating each other up, dirt fights, all kind of. We were those kids, you know. Yes, we tasted dirt. Why? Because we probably had our mouth open when somebody threw a pile of it in our face.
Fair enough.
You know, that was just the way life was back then. We would hop fences and go pick tadpoles out of a pond on the other stuff.
Where did you live?
Man, on the corner of Avalon and Sepulveda. Man, they back in the day, you had to think about it, used to be an empty lot right there across the street from Bargain Foods. And right there in that empty lot, they used to have all those big old puddles. You go over in there in them puddles and you can get tadpoles by the handfuls. Just go in there and scoop them up.
Fair enough. Only thing we had is when Raleigh Park, the bottom of the park flooded out. You know what I'm saying? It was a bunch of frogs down there, but no, it was that. Yeah, it was like a real bad rain, bad storm that came through and it flooded out the bottom of the park.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're from Gardena, you remember that.
See, and I don't remember that, but I do remember being able to hop the fence, get tadpoles, and raise them until they turned into little frogs, and then let them go back out in the wild.
Fair enough.
And we used to do that and butterflies, stick them inside of a jar and watch them do the cocoon thing, and then let them fly away.
All right, Dr. Doolittle.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if Eddie Murphy did Raw? And Delirious today,
right?
Do you know how quick
they would be like cancel Eddie Murphy?
Quickly, you know, and I think that's the thing that I don't like, this cancel culture now. You know what I'm saying? You say something that somebody don't like, oh, cancel him. Oh, he's homophobic, or boss lady calls me homophobic all the time. Like, dude, I'm really not though, but learn how to take a joke. You know what I'm saying? If I can take a joke, you can take a joke. Take a joke.
Yeah, but they think jokes are bullying lately. You understand? So that's just, it's a thin line between being funny and being a bully.
Right.
And so you have that dynamic of the person who is a lot more sensitive, yes, and they're not accustomed to, I grew up in a house with brothers that was, man, listen, boy, you better have thick skin. If you didn't have thick skin around us, and not even to this day, you come around right now, and if they on their bullshit, guess what? You better have thick skin. And we have to warn people ahead of time. Look, my brother is, my cousin is. I really be having to give a disclaimer, because that's just how it, and I know I'm not the only one. We all got a family member we got to give a disclaimer for.
Yeah.
Everybody.
I'm actually that family member.
And so, and for some people, it is you. For some people,
that guy.
I've heard that people give people a disclaimer for me. I don't understand why. I'm the nicest person in the world, but okay, that's cool. I get it. Give your disclaimer, but that's because we all have that quirk and that thing about us that people just kind of are not quite ready for when they do come around, and that's going to persist in the world that we have, because I'm not changing. So not in that respect.
Like
I don't believe in it, but
like a mug.
But yeah, it's I'm just thinking, because how many times do you have people tell you before you walk into a room, oh yeah, so and so told me, they warned me about you, and I've heard it. My sister Myra, she watching. My sister, she does it too, yo. My sister's a little bit on a different side.
Different, huh? That's how we're gonna describe
We're
that.
gonna
Different.
call it different. My
We're gonna
sister's a
call
little
Myra
different.
different.
No, I mean, no, I don't. No, I don't give a disclaimer for her. She gets a disclaimer for me. She get a disclaimer from me.
I didn't get that disclaimer from you.
I didn't, because I don't give a disclaimer for her.
You shouldn't, but her motherfucking ass crazy. But I love Myra, man. Myra, that's my girl, man. Myra cool as hell. I love me some Myra.
She is absolutely one of the sweetest people on the planet when you take a moment to get beyond the things that may come out first.
AKA Slim Thick. Slim Thicky.
She's Myra's gonna let you have it.
Slim Thicky.
She is watching. I don't know why you keep doing that to her.
Who, me?
She's gonna let you have it.
No, she died because I'm gonna run. But
no, seriously. So Trip though, right? Before we run off of this one, so the world, of course, is going crazy now. People are going crazy about this whole reparations to Africa.
Here we go.
Thing, right? Or so that's what they're calling it. Now, that's not what it's actually been labeled as. It's supposed to be a support bill, $55 billion to Africa. And we had this argument before, Doc.
About reparations? Look here.
Oh, he's gonna take one stance. I'm gonna take the other. Go ahead, because I already know where you're going.
Look here,
might as well go ahead.
This whole reparations nonsense, man. I mean, it'd be great, but shit ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even looking for it. I'm not counting on it. He's just whatever, man. I honestly, I get tired of the reparations conversation. I mean, you talk, we talk about it too. We turn fake, blue in the face. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we can go to dinner at Chris and Ruth's and talk about it over a slushy, and it's still not gonna happen. It's still not gonna happen.
So you don't believe that we are in a position where we as people are becoming powerful enough within our voice to be able to make that actually happen?
Of course we are. However, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. And even if it does, which I truly don't, I don't think we'll see it in our lifetime. If it does happen,
I'm not gonna agree with you on that one.
We won't see it in our lifetime. Think about what would happen if you gave Black people reparations, depending on what the cost was, what they got. Look at what happened when Trump gave us those stimulus checks.
What happened?
Now there's a shortage in crab legs, and a lot of people's cars are getting repossessed. They instead of really doing the right thing and really investing in your community to build it, you know what I'm saying, they went out and bought crab legs. Nobody invested in shit. I mean, a few people did. Or look at the
because I'm like,
or look at the PPE loans.
Well, the PPP loan thing, that it was a whole lot of people going crazy with that one, but the number of Black-owned businesses increased. Most people came out of that with a business, a degree, or something. And that is definitely something that I
would say a very small percentage. I'm not even going, and as much as I love us, a very small percentage, did that. A very small percentage did that.
I can't agree.
Now, with that being said, Nicole, you know what? You shut your face about you invested in your business.
Right,
I ain't seen my red velvet cake yet, partner.
I did see the people who decided to take the money and go get, whatever alterations they wanted to get, and then turn around and come back to the same roach infested bullshit. So I did see that happen as well. But ultimately, a lot of the people who did actually get those, whether they got them fraudulently or legally or however they got them, that's their business. But a lot of people who did get them actually did do something more positive for their own personal gain. But they did do something that was more positive. Like I said, I did see the trip takers. And then, bitch, I'm in Miami, bitch. I seen them, right? I seen them, Ooh, look at I've seen them, 65 people all in the wheelchairs inside the same rooms, all at the same time, but remember, we can't ignore the fact that the Black buying dollar is the most powerful of the dollars on the planet. Right?
Well, I'll never ignore that fact.
Right. And so if what do I think is going to happen if they do decide to do that? Yes, people will go out and spend frivolously, but that's not everybody. and it will also increase the spending power that we have as well. I think that the buying power is going to, that will officially shift. Look at Jane Elliott. Jane Elliott stated specifically that, you know who Jane Elliott is. Okay, so look at Jane Elliott. She recently stated specifically that the reason why everything is shifting the way it is that because people are starting to become fearful that they're going to lose their power, because they are losing their power.
Which is why, and Marcus said it, long as most of the government is old and white.
Well, they're dying.
I ain't holding my breath. These same people, these same old white people, gave birth to younger white people who have the same mentality.
Okay, but think about the white people who went to school with you and the white people who went to school with me. It's more of us than there are them. You understand? It is more of those kids who than there are them. So now they're in their 40s because we're in our 40s, and they're the ones who are making the vote, and they're the ones who are raising kids who are more like themselves as opposed to the ones who are like their grandparents and their great grandparents. So that shift has already happened. We've already done that. We've already done that part, and it's going to continue to happen. But go ahead.
The problem that I have with that, you know what I'm saying, with what you're saying, the problem that I have with it is the fact that, we as Black consumers, as much power as our dollar has, we'll shrug off, one of our own that, starting a clothing line, starting a shoe line, starting, a business, whether it be a barbecue or a restaurant or a sports bar, whatever the case may be, we'll shrug it off to go buy Jimmy Choo's. You know what I'm saying? It's the status. You know what I'm saying? So instead of building our own, you know what I'm saying, we'll be quick to go to the next person. You know what I'm saying? Or instead of, really patronizing and really, building up our own, we always ask for, oh man, let me get a discount. Let me get the homie discount. You know what I'm saying? Carl Kanai shouldn't have went out of business. Fubu shouldn't have went out of business. Sean John is still somewhat in business. I mean, you get laughed at if you wear it, but these are still
the nicest old school nostalgic.
These are still, Echo, all of these are Black owned businesses, Black owned clothing lines. You know what I'm saying? And people don't wear them.
Well, Carl Kanai sold out, didn't he?
Did he?
I think so.
I know Famous Amos did. And no, I'm not stating what I see on social media, Icarice. So with that being said, I think that we should do this, you know what I'm saying, and do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? Let's not wait for reparations in order to continue to build who we are and what we are. I don't think
anybody is waiting, though. Do I think that it will happen? Yes. Do I think it'll happen in this lifetime that I'm living? Yes. I think I believe so.
I think our kids may see it, but we won't.
I think that, and that's if you don't think, if you said that we won't, then the question is, then what did our generation do as parents? Because I'm seeing our generation's children, and I'm seeing the ones who are a little more educated and who are a little white, a little more open, and who are not under the blanket or the guise of the nonsense and the BS, whose parents did take the time to open their eyes and see the world for what it is, and then start to implement those things and instill them in their children. And since there are so many of them who are like us, who do teach the children and who do tell them, these kids are not playing, and these kids are turning 18 and 19 and 20. They're voting, their voice is starting to become heard. They're starting to be able to put those votes out there. And so those kids are not playing. See, this millennium, these new millennials, they're not playing. They want it. They want it, and they're going to get it for us too.
I'll say we'll see what happens.
I'll ride with them on it.
3 minutes.
Oh, all right.
No, 2 minutes. I'm sorry.
Look, 2 minutes. My _auntie_peaches on all platforms.
No, okay. Dion Big Doc Amos on Facebook, Big Doc 68 on Instagram.
There it is.
The Real Big Doc on Twitter. I've been tweeting a little bit more too. I've been tweeting a little bit more too.
You. Bill 3121 Development Task Force for Reparations.
I feel you.
It's coming.
I know what they doing in California. Thank you for listening to us. I mean, we always love it. We love our faithful listeners.
Blessings.
We also love the fact that, you guys are active in the chats. Please, pretty please with sugar on top. Share it. Let's get it out to more people. You know what I'm saying? Let's get active a lot more. You know, support the black business. You know, this is a black-owned radio station.
That's right.
You know
Black
what I'm
on
saying?
station, black everything. All black everything.
I'm gonna come in here one day painted in whiteface, just mess with
Oh,
Decrease.
I'm not. Oh, I don't approve this message. I don't approve this message.
I'm gonna come in here with whiteface on, and I'm gonna tuck my lips in.
I don't approve this message.
I
don't.
Mother. Nah, I'm not gonna do that, man. My mom would come for the grave and kill my ass. But hey, make sure, again, like we said, man, check on your friends, man. These holidays is coming up. A lot of people are lonely. A lot of people are depressed. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you check on your friends, man. It don't take much to call somebody and let them know that you love them, because they may be feeling unloved.
Yes.
For those that celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. If you celebrate it, man, that's cool, man. Have a happy and safe holidays, and we'll see you back next Thursday.
Hey, my favorite pagan holiday.
Oh, fuck Santa. All right, y'all. Peace.